lot of new faces to the Proving Ground crowd, so allow me to explain a little tradition here at Proving Ground. This is, of course, episode 2, the reboot, which means episode 1 has happened. Unfortunately, shut up, idiot, while I'm talking, all right? Take your teeth out so I can talk. Thanks. Who's bored me? Listen, Buster, if you ever want to come out of retirement anytime, any place, anywhere, I'll whoop you like LeBron, you stupid Golden State fanboy. Anyway,
hey, Jeremiah, Fly just said, will you paint him like one of those pretty French girls?
The fly or the bum?
You call it.
He's asleep right now. Anyways, folks, as I was saying, a little tradition, because usually the first team eliminated is the most pissed team eliminated. And tradition stands still, Johnny. You already know what happened. We had to break them up 3 times backstage. So, allow me to introduce Mongo's victim. Ladies and gentlemen. What's he go by again? What is it? It's the Dog Master. Johnny, what is it? You have the card.
The bowel mover, I think.
The bowel? I've given him time to go to the bathroom. The organ mover. The organ mover! Gilbert Photo!
It's what? Oh, Lord.
Mom, you didn't get that from her. Organ donor? I don't know what your name is. This is a horrible design, buddy. Now listen here. Let's talk about your eye makeup. Alright? I like it if you were like a 14-year-old girl going to her first school dance. It's horrible. The smoky eye don't work anymore. You ready? Turn it on. Come on, Jared.
What up? I'm Mark Franchise from the Independence Pro Wrestling Commentary Team, and you're watching Michigan Independent Weekly. Mother bitch.
Welcome to another version of the Independent. We talk about what's going down up in this wrestling business. Hosted by the boss, his name is Cody Fleming. That's the homeboy. Go home, boy, before you get evicted. We about to get it on. Your boy Josh Harper, the beverage in a row. The real deal, him, that he builds is a beast with the mouthpiece. Talk dumb and up on the floor. Tell me where to go. Every week we do this. Hit him with a little bit of sweet chin music. And I only beef over cake like Brutus. The barber and then over MIW. Go hard like. Where do we come from? What do we do? Dissect matches and break down moves. You're tuned in to an interlude. When I look into the middle of your mind, that's an interview. Independent, you better get with the movement. We only winning, we never been in the losing. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube and see us on the news. So that we able to do that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Michigan Independent Weekly. We apologize to any video issues you may have been having during that nice little video there in the beginning. But yes, welcome back to the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel for this week's edition of Michigan Independent Weekly. I am Cody Fleming, and joining me tonight is the one and the only Josh Harper. Shout out to Danny Beals, that's in the chat, by the way. Sir.
Hi, Danny. Now, everyone's had a second to calm down. Everyone's had a second to say hi to Danny. I know you were excited when I came on, so hi, everybody, and thank you very much for joining us tonight. Now, since you're here, and Danny, I'm looking at you, okay? I'm looking at you. You better make sure you hit that thumbs up, got to make sure you hit. I know you've hit that subscribe button, but I also know you have 97 kids within arm distance of you. Smack all of them, take their phones, make sure they subscribe, or else when you're sleeping, I'm going to break into your house, get real close to your ear, and go.
Oh, boy.
For everyone else, please make sure that you subscribe to the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. If you look at that box and it's red, that means that you have not subscribed yet. Please make sure that you make it gray.
Don't forget to click that bell so that you can be notified when the new content is available right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel, like that spine buster that was just uploaded.
Yeah. I like the fact that the quality of our camera is getting so good that YouTube's having problems keeping up with it. That's good. Thank you to everyone that watches and to our sponsors. But when this episode of MIW is over, please make sure that you scroll down into the description. Give us a like on our Facebook, on our Twitter, on our TikTok, on our Instagram. If you have like a can with a string out of it, if you tap it twice, that counts as following us. I'm pretty sure Cody has an account set up on there too. So, I mean, we're pretty much everywhere. Give us a shout out.
Yes. Sorry, I'm looking at other things. So, this episode of Michigan Independent Weekly is brought to you by Detroit Wrestling Connection, Grizzly Pro Wrestling, Gilbert Photo, Crazy Squirrel Graphics, the new one on the block, PKSA Karate, Port Huron, The Spyder, Davison Sarai, For Us Wrestling, and American Wrestling Experience.
Now, thank you to all of our sponsors, and all of our sponsor information is available down in the description. Make sure that you give them a like, a follow, and a subscribe after MIW is over. Now, something I absolutely love, if you look at the bottom of your screen, you can see our flashing banner with all of our wonderful sponsors on it. You have AWE on there as I'm talking, which I know is different from when you guys are looking at it. You're going to have the Crazy Squirrel graphics come up for Crazy Squirrel. But then every once in a while, it's just a picture of Davison Sarai staring at you. And that is because you didn't go down in the description and make sure that you like and follow all of our sponsors. I promise you that intimidating stare, it goes away after you do that. So make sure you go down and like everything.
Yes, please do that. That would be great. I highly appreciate it. Now, we're going to take a very short break, and when we come back, we will have all the information for this weekend wrestling events taking place right here in the state of Michigan, and I believe there's 5 that we know of, and if we're missing one, hey, let us know. So we'll be right back after this.
It's time to talk about Michigan Independent Wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan Independent Wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
Happiest hopper, a cinnamon dream. I bring you an ice that'll sure make you scream. Demon of fire and cold from above.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Fireball.
I mean, I know it's role playing, but can we do a little more play and a little less role?
All right.
Okay.
So let's see. That's 12, 13, 18. That's 24 points of damage to make you a happy harper.
Yep. Happy Harper Ice Cream. You can find that link down in the description as well if you didn't know that. And then you can go down there and you can message him and he can make you ice cream and then we'll eat it. And but yeah, welcome back. If you're just joining us, please make sure to smash that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We were having some brief issues apparently, and it looks like everything's starting to clear up now. So, yay.
We were at all of my issues have been cleared up.
Not yours.
Oh, I mean, like the psychological ones going away would be awesome. The comic book ones would probably make me cry and cause new psychological. Okay, hey, look, it's time. This is not diagnose Josh's problems time. This is time for MIW, Michigan Independent Weekly. So we're going to give you all the information that you need to see the indie wrestling shows that are going to take place this weekend in the state of Michigan. Starting out this weekend is going to be Metro Pro Wrestling's Fright Night, and that is live from the Downriver Council of the Arts in Wyandotte, Michigan, on Friday, October 21st.
Tickets for this event are only $15 for adults. Kids 12 and under get in for $5.
The bell time for Fright Night is scheduled for 7:30 p.m.
I would say that either a half hour to an hour before that would be when the doors open. It wasn't listed on the flyer, but given that we've been to a bunch of these shows, I'd say an hour to a half hour before that is when the doors will open. So there's that. The Downriver Council of the Arts can be found at 81 Chestnut, and that is in fact in Wyandotte, Michigan.
That might be the longest address we've ever had to say, man.
Oh, it might be. You might be right.
Mr. 401k, the dad bod god, the best wrestler, not just in the state of Michigan, but in the entirety of all existence, past, present, and future. I am saying he can beat Glib Glob, but Mr. 401k Mark Ross is making another investment in his time at Metro Pro Wrestling. Mark Ross will be facing the karate bad boy, L.J. Lawrence.
Oh, snap. And then the Father Marquez is in action as he challenges the current PWL TV champion known as Alex Van Zant, and he will be challenging for the title.
There's going to be a 6-man Scrabble match that includes Marcus Porter, Nikki Ratu, Riley Reinhart, Gazelle, James Fury, and Angel.
Whoop, whoop. Angel. In a triple threat match, it is the 2021 MIW and Rage Rookie of the Year, Brutus Atwell, taking on the Soul Taker and Bry Sullivan. Them some big boys in that match.
You want to talk about big boys, dude? The big man Congo Kong is going to be in the house, and he's going to be taking on the modern day Adonis, the man with the adamantium abs, the bismuth biceps, the titanium traps, Lamario Star.
I think you're a fanboy.
The golden glutes.
The golden glutes. And then for the MPW Heritage Championship, KJ Reynolds will be defending against Forever Young. That's not all. Oh, no, it is not. There's a special guest referee, Kyler Coleman.
Now, I know for a fact that Kyler Coleman is definitely going to call this match right down to one side. But hey, Metro Pro Wrestling Fright Night is the only indie event that we know of taking place on Friday, October 21st.
We do know of at least 3 events taking place on Saturday, October 22nd. First up, we have UWE as they present Hardcore Halloween Homecoming live from the Wex in Cadillac, Michigan.
Now, tickets for this event are $15 in advance or $20 at the door. There is a family 4-pack available for just $40, and that's in advance, or $45 at the door.
Doors open at 6 p.m. with a scheduled bell time of 7.
This is your last chance to see Mongo live in action, so get your tickets now.
Next on the list for Saturday, the 22nd, is American Wrestling Experience, official sponsor of Rasslin Rage and Michigan Independent Weekly, as they present Faded Glory 2 from the Polish National Alliance Hall in Jackson, Michigan.
The Polish National Alliance Hall in Jackson is located at 638 Page Avenue.
Another long one. Tickets are only $15 for Faded Glory 2. Kids 12 and under get in for free. Yes, you heard that right.
If you have kids, bad price for everyone around you that has to sit by your kids.
Too bad Dan's not in Jackson because he could afford to take the whole family.
He could take the first 3 rows. Doors are scheduled to open at 6:30 p.m. with the scheduled bell time of 7.
Oh, man. Josh Morris will be facing Mad Dog Matt Valentino in a Glory Cup quarterfinal match.
Oh, man, that's going to be a match. Tons of quarterfinal matches as Kid Diamond will face off against Victor Petrov.
Where did you go? You jumped.
I jumped a lot of them.
Yeah, you did. Also in the quarterfinal is Kenny Urban, and he's facing Sebastian LaShawn.
There's also going to be Justin Danger taking on Bam.
These are the matches we know of so far for American Wrestling Experiences Faded Glory 2. Make sure to get your ticket and attend.
Now we're going to head all the way up to the Upper Peninsula, the area of Michigan where you can't use your hands. So when you try to give people directions, you just go,
like this.
Use that one? I don't know. I always thought it looked like a running rabbit, but people say I'm crazy. Anyways, it's up in the Upper Peninsula. It's the Thriller on Argonne Street, all the way up in Iron Mountain, Michigan. That's on Saturday, October 22nd.
Tickets for Thriller on Argonne Street are $25 for ringside, $25 for second row, and $20 for general admission.
Now, the doors are scheduled to open at 6 p.m., and the bell is scheduled for 7, and that is in the central time zone.
Yeah.
That's how far it is.
I think it's quicker, to my understanding from some of the guys I've talked to, it's quicker to go around than it is to go up.
But then you can't get pasties at St. Ignace. If I've got to go that close to Wisconsin, I'm getting pasties.
So why not just go through Wisconsin?
Because then you don't go to St. Ignace. And you don't get Leto's pasties. I'm fat. Like 90% of what I do is based on food.
Okay, so the Max is the name of the venue, and it is located at 2200 Argonne Street in Iron Mountain.
Now, those are the events that we have for Saturday in the state of Michigan.
Yep, that was 3 events. But now, the only event in Michigan on Sunday, October 23rd, and it is XICW's Proving Ground, taking place at the International Institute of Detroit. And you guessed it, it's in Detroit, Michigan.
Now, tickets are available at XICW's website. That's xicwdetroit.com, and are only $15 in advance or $20 at the door.
Doors for episode 3 of season 8 of Proving Grind open at 5 p.m. with the bell sounding at 5:30.
The Institute of Detroit in Detroit is located at 111 Kirby Street.
That's a pretty hard one to remember. Not only is this episode 3 of season 8 of Proving Ground, but this is also the 22nd anniversary show.
You see that flyer they put out from the original XICW? Oh, it's just a flyer from the first episode of XICW. In fact, look, this is off topic, but seriously, if you didn't see the interview that Cody did with DBA when he was talking about the creation of XICW, do yourself a favor and watch that. That's fantastic. Now, they have not released all the matches for episode 3 yet, but we do know, speaking of the most dangerous man in Michigan, DBA will be taking on the Soul Taker for the first time ever. And this is a fan-booked match. It's a great booking, by the way. Part of the reason XICW is so great is because of so much fan participation, and making a match like this, that's fan participation.
Looking at that flyer now. Yeah, that is cool. Oh. There's brain damage versus Magnus von Steel. Tickets are $10 in advance or $12 at the door. By there. Jamie Cox does not look like he does now. Holy smokes. Wow.
Let's take a picture of you from 22 years ago.
Shut up. Rick.
You were only what, 19?
We'll go with 19. Yeah. Anyways, where are we at now? Oh yeah. Did you already talk about DBA? Yeah. Okay.
I did.
So
It's now time for you to talk about the greatest wrestler in the state of Michigan, past, present, or future.
thank you. So in Wrestling with a Vet action, the winners of season 8, Mr. 401k Mark Ross and Forever Young, will take on Gator Kai, the team of LJ Lawrence and Brutus Atwell.
I'm sorry for the loss that LJ Lawrence and Brutus had. So 401k is going to beat him 2 nights in 1 weekend? I'm sorry, LJ. Now, there's fallout from episode 2. One great thing about XICW Proving Ground is normally whatever team gets kicked out one show, the next show, they end up facing each other, okay?
Yep.
So as former rookie and vet team, Kyler Coleman and Adam Wick are going to face each other. Yes! Yes! That's a good match every time.
Yep. And then we have another Wrestling with a Vet match as the team of Aaron Orion and Jimmy Gray will face the team of Jay Jacobs and Marcus Porter. Interesting fact. So episode 1, which you were able to go to, I was not, is where the first draft took place. Okay. Well, there was a few people that could not participate after Proving Ground came back because the venue issue, whatever. So then they had to get 4 new rookies, and some vets were still there, but 4 vets, right? So they had to have another draft. Interesting fact, in that draft, Aaron Orion had picked 4, and Jimmy Gray was the last one left. Now, season 6, Aaron Orion and Dickie Watts are champions. And, interesting fact, Aaron Orion was the last pick that year as well.
Last team eliminated, too, in the sense that they weren't. Now,
Okay.
3 Wrestling with the Vet matches are going to be happen at this episode. Let's try that again. 3 Wrestling with the Vet matches for this episode at a couple of 3s. That's RC3 and MM3 are going to be taking on a couple of J's. Now that's KJ Reynolds and TJ Meyer, who were the highest scoring team from last episode.
Yes, they were. Now RC3 and MM3 did not have to compete last episode. So interesting there. The last match we know about is a title match, and that is Tommy Vendetta, who will be defending his Xtreme Intense Championship against Death Threat Army brother and Impact Wrestling superstar Jack Price. Ooh. Very interesting. Yes, very interesting.
Now, there's always crazy shit that happens at XICW. There's more crazy shit that happens at XICW Proving Ground. Literally, the only thing that stops Cody from going to XICW is the hospital and not being in America. So you know Cody's going to be there. Yep. I'm attempting to be there because this month has just not been working for me, but I do not want to miss another XICW show. You shouldn't want to miss an XICW show. Get yourself there, enjoy Proving Ground, and cheer for 401k Mark Ross.
Or we'll kill you. I mean,
I'm not going to say I'll poison your ice cream, but the fact I'm going to make you pay for it first.
For sure. Absolutely. So yeah, man, Proving Ground. The return, man, I'm really the reboot. It's not even they're not even calling it the return. They're calling it the reboot. Good stuff. Interesting. New episode of After Proving Ground should hit very soon too. And yeah, good times, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell. Josh, right? The bell.
Always
the bell, because the bell allows you to be notified. We're going to thank our sponsors. First off, PKSA Karate Port Huron. That's where I trained for many years and went on and came all the way up to second degree black belt. Gilbert Photo, very good deals on some photography. Make sure you contact her. All her information is in the description, along with PKSA Karate for Huron, Grizzly Pro Wrestling, Detroit Wrestling Connection, American Wrestling Experience, who has an event this weekend, and we talked about For Us Wrestling, who has an event next weekend. And then we have Davison Sarai, and then the Spyder, and then the new one on the block, Squirrel Graphics. So Crazy Squirrel Graphics, thank you to all of you. Their links are down in the description. After we're done here, please go down there, like, follow, subscribe, because that's what you should do.
Right.
And then we already mentioned the description, but also in the description is all our social media. So follow us down there, as well as Happy Harper Ice Cream. So make sure you follow Happy Harper Ice Cream. We will not be live on Sunday for Rasslin Rage because we're going to be at XICW. So that means that on Tuesday, we're going to do a 2 for Tuesday. That's right. We're going to do an episode of MIW. Well, we'll do the episode of Rasslin Rage with results, and then we'll do an episode of MIW. Which there's only a few events coming up next weekend. So, but we're going to give you all the information that you need. I want to say thank you to everybody that's joining us or did join us. Make sure, again, that you smash that thumbs up. And don't forget, we'll see you back here a week from today, right here on r2youtube.com. But if you click the bell, you'll be notified when some of these new shorts come out or when a new match comes out or something like that. So make sure you click the bell so that you can be notified of all that stuff. r2youtube.com. That's the letter R, number 2, youtube.com. We're out of here. Thanks again, guys. Have a good night.
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Flip.